But first, it's been 10 months since the April 27th tornado ripped through West Alabama. Those rebuilding efforts continuing all across the city, especially in areas like 15th Street and McFarland Boulevard.
But what about the smaller communities hardest hit by the storm, like Alberta City? WVUA reporter Jennifer Edwards has the latest.
And I think it's coming. I think it's not as quick as we want it to be, but it's going to come, you know. So.
This is Your Way Furniture store owner Johnny Little's reaction to Alberta's recovery process. Little rebuilt his store 6 weeks after the storm. Now at the 10-month mark, his biggest concern is his customers.
We lost 175 customers that we had. They were totally destroyed, and you know those people had to relocate. And you know this area here is kind of like a lot of people are gone from here now. Our surrounding is not good right now, but we're hoping that that this new development will take place.
Some Alberta city residents say they are concerned damaged buildings are still standing.
The thing I noticed in Alberta that seemed to take an inordinate amount of time was the old Kirkland Motors down here on University Boulevard, which was only hauled away a couple of weeks ago. I don't know whether there was a dispute with the landowner or what was causing the delay there.
Despite some of the concerns some Alberta residents and business owners may have, Robin Edgeworth with Incident Command reassures everyone that good things are in store for Alberta City.
The contract that we had in place for the demolition is a 90-day contract. We're about 30 days into that contract. So I believe you'll begin to see in the next 60 days most all of the properties being completely cleared. We're excited to hear conversations about businesses that may have not been located in the Alberta area pre-storm, but that are looking for that as an opportunity.
Reporting in Alberta, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
And Edgeworth also told WVUA they hope to have all the properties cleared by the one-year mark. If you would like more information on the Tuscaloosa Forward Plan, just go to WVUATV.com, click on Numbers and Links. And as residents from all over West Alabama remember the past 10 months and the initial response after the tornado swept through our area, one community is using their tragedy and turning it into one of their triumphs.
WVUA's Matt McCoy shows us how in a three-part special report focusing on the once industrial center for West Alabama. Here's part one of Rising from the Rubble, Holt's story of recovery and rebuilding.
Really, April 27th was just a day. It wasn't something that, it's after April 27th that just impacted us and changed us so much. It's how resilient you are after and the way that you naturally react to what has taken place in your lives.
It's been 10 months, but the signs of that fateful spring day are everywhere. The tornado bared down on the community of Holt, a small-knit group of people just outside the city limits of Tuscaloosa.
There were approximately 200 homes lost in this area. 114 mobile homes were involved in that, and it was a devastating time. A lot of people were displaced, many people injured, and we did have some fatalities in our neighborhood. It was a devastating day.
But it was what happened after the dust settled that makes the story of the once industrial capital of Tuscaloosa County so inspirational.
Once I got into the Holt area, I saw several people actually pulling together, both black and white from all denominations, in an effort to try to help out their fellow man. There was no more race, creed, or color. It was just all as one.
There were so many miracles that day. There were, you know, just little gifts that God left for us to find down the road. Ways that we could share our stories with others so that way they knew. I really feel like we were so fortunate to have lost everything.
Even the weeks after the tornado, when you think people were going to get back to their own lives, there were still volunteers pouring in. And it was pretty awesome to see that, to see people taking time out of their own lives to serve and help others who are in need.
And one building that residents say played a crucial role in the recovery effort was the Sanctuary for Soma Church, a building with a remarkable story all by itself.
And made our way over to the church, and first thing that we noticed was all of these old growth cedars that you can see in these pictures. I don't know if you can see them there, but they used to ring the whole campus, and they were all down. But when we got through all that rubble and climbed through all those trees, we saw that our sanctuary was still standing. And that was a very humbling thing to see amidst all the devastation that had happened here.
You know, at first you're relieved that the sanctuary is saved, but then you look around and look at what was not saved and what was devastated, and you obviously hurt and you're brokenhearted for those who have been affected, like the folks in our neighborhood have been affected.
And now, for a neighborhood destroyed in the matter of seconds, a rebuilding plan started to take shape, a plan that would take years to implement.
That was WVUA's Matt McCoy reporting. Tomorrow at 6, part 2 of this special report, Rising from the Rubble, Holt's story of recovery and rebuilding. On your Crime Watch tonight, Northport police are searching for a robbery suspect. Police say it happened at the Tuscaloosa Teachers Credit Union around 2 o'clock.
Your information might lead to a cash reward. Now, take a look at this video. You can see the robber waving a gun towards the bank tellers. Police say he demanded money but left without any. The suspect is described as being a black man wearing a black jacket with a hood. His face was partially covered. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at area code 205-752-STOP. And you may qualify for a cash reward of up to $1,000. On your Education Watch, it's Adopt a School Week. The program is an educational partnership sponsored by the West Alabama Chamber of Commerce, also Tuscaloosa County and City Schools. The 57 city and county schools are paired with 98 businesses and organizations. Holt Elementary School is one of those schools. Their partners are Walmart, Sam's Club, and the Junior League of Tuscaloosa. Organizers say these groups host many projects all during the year to help the schools. And Holt Elementary School Principal Debbie Crawford says the partnership has helped to open doors for many children.
It's hard for schools to have the resources that they need to do everything we would like to do for our children, and so they just provide that extra boost that the schools need.
And you can learn more about the Tuscaloosa Adopt a School program. Just go to our website, WVUATV.com, and click on Numbers and Links.
2 more country and rock acts announced they are headed to Tuscaloosa.
Country music artist Luke Bryan is bringing his Tailgates and Tan Lines tour to the amphitheater on April 13th. And his special guests are Craig Campbell and Frankie Ballard. The tickets will go on sale this Saturday at 10 a.m.
And singer John Mayer will take the stage April 26th with special guest Casey Musgraves. You'll be able to get tickets for this show starting Friday at 10 a.m. For ticket information, just go to WVUATV.com.